Hi, I'm Nancy McCann, and we're coming to you live from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. Welcome to Friday Night Live. I'm here with my niece, Ashley.
Hi.
And we're going to be showing books from the Golden Age up to current books, and also some toys and new product tonight. We also have a few CGC books and some Golden Age books that we'll show later in the show. We ship anywhere in the country. If you buy less than 6 books, it's $10 more. It's $15 up to a full box. And if you buy anything odd size, we'll give you a shipping quote. You can build a box. So if you haven't bought from us before and you would like to start one of those, just let us know. And to claim a book, all you need to do is in the comments, put the name of the book and the issue number of the book that you want, and we would be glad to pull those for you. If you're a local customer, we'll hold those for you through the weekend. And if you're out of state or out of the area, we'll send you an invoice on Saturday. And if you don't hear from us by the end of the weekend, please contact us. And we've already got a few people popping into the room. We appreciate you saying hello, so we know that you're here, and also that you share this with friends so that we can all hang out together. So far, Carlton's here.
Hi.
So hi.
Cool Breeze.
And Cool Breeze.
Here.
And
I wish we had a cool breeze here. It's been so humid.
That's true. We need a cool breeze here in East Tennessee. You know, it's been like 90 degrees, but humidity's been high. And then my car keeps telling me it's 100, and you know the newsman said that it's 90, but it feels like 100. He's right.
Yeah.
So, but we've been staying in the air-conditioned comfort of Comics Unlimited, and you know, with the brief excursions to get food or things next door at the Dollar General. Other than that, we've been pretty much staying put in the coolness here. So you're always, if you're local, you're welcome to come hang out here in the coolness. We bought a lot of collections in the last week or so. So there's a lot of things. We'll show some of them tonight, but there's a lot of stuff that has come in this week. So if you haven't been in, please come by. Alvin has joined us. Hello,
Hi,
Alvin. I have 2 collections of Spawn that I'm working on. We got in a big collection of Hot Wheels this week. So if there's stuff in the last few years that you're looking for in Hot Wheels, come by with a list. And we've just gotten a lot of other things in. What else did we get?
Star Wars stuff.
A lot of Star Wars stuff in this week. Yeah, it's been a good week for that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start in showing some books. Please claim them with the title and issue number. And if you haven't bought from us before, make sure to contact us using the form here at the bottom. And then if you don't hear from us, contact us directly here at the store. And here you go. I'm going to start off with, this is an Aquaman #1 from 1989. And it is in fine condition, $2.50.
Hi, Rashad. Rashad's with us too.
Oh, hi, Rashad. I have all 4 issues of Anarchy from 1999. This is #1. It's $3. #2 is $3. #3 is $3. And #4 is $3. So Cool Breeze says he's not up to much. Me and my little ones are watching for some cool comics. Well, hopefully we'll have something that you think is cool. If we don't, please feel free to suggest things, because toward the end of the show, if people have made some suggestions, we run around and try to pull those up and show them. Also, if we show something and you didn't quite catch it and you want it, we can re-show it. So just tell us, and I'll be glad to show you something again or give you more description of the condition. Okay, Carlton's starting off with the Aquaman. Here you go.
All
right. Oh, I have one more Anarchy. This is #7. This one's also $3. Atop the Haunted Tank. Pretty cool cover. All right. Web of Venom, Carnage Born. number 1. This is the Perillo variant, trade dress variant. There's another one that doesn't have the title up here, which is what we call the trade dress. But this one does. And it's from 2019. And this one's running $15. We also have Web of Venom Cult of Carnage number 1 variant. This is the Salvador La Roca variant, also a trade dress cover from 2019, and it's also $15.
I like that one.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
great.
Yeah.
This is a King in Black Stegman cover, number 1, $6.
And I think if you get that, we also still have some of the tattoos left over.
Do we?
Yes.
Ooh,
So if you get
excellent.
that King in Black number 1, you'll get a tattoo with it.
And this is number 1B and very fine. This one's $6.50. And to go with that one, we also have number 2. This is a Biederman cover of King in Black, number 2, and it's $5.
Those tattoo variant covers were really popular too when they came out. We had a lot of people coming in so they can get the tattoos with them.
Absolutely. And then this is the number 3 of that one, which I had kind of forgotten about this one. This is also a Biederman cover. And this one is $6. Okay, Rashad wants this one, number 1. Yeah.
And you'll get a tattoo with it.
But not a real one. We're not coming to your house to give you a tattoo or anything. No, that's a little above our abilities. Okay. This is the King in Black number 3 with the Alien variant. And this one's $5.
I don't know where my box went to put everything in, so I'm just lining them up right here. Yep.
Did you find your little cards with names on them?
No.
Oh, I know where those are.
Oh.
That's me. They're in the back.
I look up here everywhere. I'm like, oh, well, I'll just.
I set them on a box because I found them
Okay.
back there somewhere.
in the box.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Luckily, you have Post-it notes, so
Yeah.
you can
I have
manage.
Post-it notes and I'm writing everything down.
Excellent, excellent. All right, this is a Marvel Super Special from 1985. It's a Marvel Super Special number 38 in very fine Red Sonja, and it is $10. And as you can probably tell, magazine size. And yeah, very fine condition. And my husband, Jesse, has just popped in. Hi.
Hi.
And I have this entire mini series. This is Ambush Bug from 1985. This is number 1 and very fine. And this one's $8.
That's a funny cover.
It's one of the funnier comics
Yeah.
that DC's ever done, actually. I'm a big fan of the Ambush Bug. And it was a 4-part miniseries. This is number 2 and very fine. And this one's also $8.
Is he laughing because a cop's beating him up?
No, I think he's laughing at the cop because this just popped up.
Oh. I thought he was getting beat by the cop and he's
No.
laughing as the
No,
cop's
because he's
beating
got a gun in this hand, and then the other hand, it looks like he has some kind of weapon. But yeah, no, I don't think so. Anything's possible with Ambush Bug, though. Number 3 is also very fine and $8. Yes, Carlton points out that's a koala. It's a koala bear coming out of the road.
I would have never known that.
Yeah, imagine that. Hadn't seen a koala bear before.
Oh, he said, is that a koala? Yes, it is.
Oh, is it a koala?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I don't know why I read that wrong. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's distracting. I'm trying to read and say things at the same time. I'm not that, coordinated. Number 4 is also $8 and very fine.
And that is not a koala.
That is not a koala. No.
It's warm in here.
It is. The air conditioning's on, but I don't know why it feels so warm. Just excitement, I guess.
So exciting.
and the moving around and
Yeah.
such. Well, here's something that might excite you. Here's a Ghoul Tales #1. This is a magazine from 1970. It's an anthology of various comic stories, and it's published by Stanley Morse Productions. And in fine condition, this one's $50.
The Boogeyman.
Indeed. We also have Monsterama, which was a 2-issue series in 1991 that I believe. Let's see. I didn't write it on here. Yeah, there were only 2 issues of these. It's Forrest Ackerman's Monsterama. This one's in very fine, and it's $10.
That's cool.
Has a lot of classic monster stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Forrest Ackerman was the ultimate collector of monster stuff. He had a whole mansion
That's cool.
full of monster things. And he used to let people come up and visit him and other fans and stuff. Okay. Monsterama #2 in very fine is $6. This is a magazine published by Fantagraphics. This is called Your Flesh magazine. This is issue number 38, and it's from 1996 in fine condition, and it's $10. And it's a mainly text. It's like a magazine as opposed to being actual comics. Sandman #9 from 1989 in very fine. This is $10. And within the Sandman numbering, this is one of the storylines. It's called A Game of You. I have all 6 parts here. Part 1, this is number 32 of Sandman, and very fine. It's $10. Sandman is one of my favorite series of all time, written by a real fantasy master, Neil Gaiman. Artwork also fantastic. Number 33 in near mint is $15.
I was going through when you had me putting the Sandman books in or comics in the bin.
Uh-huh.
The artwork on the top, like cover pages, is like crazy.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Number 34 and very fine is 10.
I like that scary face to the left on that one at the very bottom.
Yes.
Looks like Michael Myers kind of.
Number 35 is $5. Number 36 and very fine, $4. And number 37 and very fine, $4. My husband says that Sandman's one of his absolute favorites, and he appeared in an issue of Sandman, which is true. He is friends with Brian Talbot, who drew some of the Sandmans, and he drew Jesse into one of the issues. Sandman. Sorry, my husband's making me laugh. Would you? He says he wishes he could turn off the dang spell check. Don't we all? I have trouble with that so much when I'm texting. Like, it's always like predictive text, and sometimes things go horribly, horribly wrong, which I find pretty funny actually. Sandman Overture #1. This is the B cover from 2013, and this one's $8. The artist J.H. Williams III is just quite wonderful. And I have Sandman, a special #1. This is from 1991. This is a glow-in-the-dark cover.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it's painted by Dave McKean, who drew a lot of the covers, and he's just terrific. This one's $3 and very fine. And the white part that you can see here, the lips and the eyes and things, this is the part that's glow-in-the-dark. So,
Cool.
yeah, it's pretty neat.
A lot of those things would be really cool blown up as posters.
Yes. But you'll have to do that yourselves because this is so long ago. I don't think
Yeah.
DC's issuing any new posters based on those.
Could always take a picture of it and enlarge it, print it out.
That is true. Modern technology and stuff.
Yep.
It's awesome. All right. I've mainly been working on things that begin with the letter A, but I've also been restocking X-Men. I've been restocking Superman, and just kind of a little bit all over the place. So it's been kind of one of those weeks. Here's some Hulks that I just got. This is a 4A from 2014. This is $4. And this is 7A from 2014, and this one's $4. And this is a variant number 14B from 2015. This is $10.
Oh, I like that cover.
And it has the Howard the Duck cover variant. This one's $10.
My grandma used to tell stories that one of her cousins or somebody was the guy in the back reaching up that can't quite touch the
On the statue.
yeah, on the flag. I don't know if it's true or not. She made up a lot of stories, but she said it was like somebody that she was related to somehow was
depicted in that statue.
Yeah.
That's cool. I hope it's true.
That would be cool if it was, but I have no way of proving it or knowing if it's true or not.
Your grandma Mary told my
Tall
husband.
tales. It was like Big Fish. Like some of them were like based on kind of true stories.
She told them some stories, including about his heritage, that were just not true.
Yeah. We need to get one of those ancestry things.
We really kind of do, because your grandmother, my husband's mother, she always told him he was part American Indian.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she said that because it made him happy as a kid, because cowboys and Indians and stuff were real popular when he was a kid. But it turns out that I think he's Portuguese.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like right before she passed away, she mentioned something about
That
us
they were
being
Portuguese.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. Number 15 from 2015 is $10.
Your gran was a teller of waffles.
She was. But she meant well.
Or maybe she told that story so much she just believed it after a while.
I think that's what happens with people.
Yeah.
I think that it's sometimes
But watch us do the ancestry and it comes back it's true.
that you're American Indian or that you're Portuguese.
Oh, that we're American Indian. Oh, careful. Whoa, they're sliding.
Uh-oh.
How much for the last hope she just showed?
The last Hulk?
Well, you put hope. Did you mean Hulk, Carlton?
I think so.
The last Hulk or hope? Hulk. He meant Hulk.
I'm like, I don't think I had a last Hulk.
I'm like, what?
Okay, this Hulk number 15 is $10.
Was that the one?
Yeah. I'll set it here. If that's not the one, I'll keep showing them. Because I also have this one, this one.
Oh, they're sliding everywhere.
I think it's just this one book that's
Yeah.
slippery. I don't know. Okay. I'll set them over here where they're maybe a little safer.
Yeah.
We're missing Carlos tonight. Normally I hand off the books to him and he keeps them from sliding around, among other things.
Is
But-
that the first appearance of Red Hulk?
I am not sure, but we can check into that.
I think he maybe.
Can you find out? I don't think it'll say in there. You'll have to look online.
Oh. All right.
All right.
Well, you just give me a second.
I will.
If we are Native American, we can collect big bucks from the government.
Highly unlikely, sir. Yeah, we that also is not always true. All right. Daredevil Punisher from 2016 and very fine, $6.50. This is a really cool cover, I think. Dark Horse Classic Godzilla #1. This is from 1998 and very fine, and this one is $15. This is a Marvel Premiere #57. It's the first American comic book appearance of Doctor Who, and it's in good condition, and it's from 1980, $3.50. Back in the early 80s, when Doctor Who first started appearing here, actually, Doctor Who had started appearing in the 70s because I used to watch this Doctor, Tom Baker, on PBS. But when they started sending merchandise into the U.S., there was such a demand for it that you just couldn't get a hold of it. And I can remember some of the other dealers at convention joking that you could write Doctor Who on a slip of paper and sell it for $5. I mean, it was just like so hot. But these books were pretty hot when they came out because they were the very early stuff that was available for Doctor Who. Now, of course, they still make Doctor Who comics, but they also make tons of merchandise for it. So this is the first part of that story, and $3.50. And we also have number 58, which is the next part, in good, and this is $1. Number 59 in good, also $1.
And then to answer his question, no, it's not the first appearance.
Okay. So Carlton. Yeah, it's not, but it is a cool cover though, and one of the rarer issues of that run. Number 60, also in good, is $1. And my husband's suggesting we turn the camera around to show the Hulk paintings we have for sale. We aren't able to do that. So maybe sometime we will take a video tour again of the store, but
if you're in town, you can come in.
Yeah, you'll just have to come to the store to see them because we don't. Because the way that our setup here is for the experience, it's like we really can't move the camera around so much. We're just not that skilled with that. So,
yeah, it would just take a lot.
Yeah, I don't know how.
But they're also really big too, so it's probably not something that we can ship.
No,
safely.
We're not able to ship them. So anybody interested would have to come by and see them. My husband's talking about are we have 3 paintings of the Hulk, a green, a gray, and a red, that were done by an artist in California who used to work for me in the store. His name's Chris Nielsen, and he and when we moved here from California, we brought those with us. So, and I'd like to welcome Daniel Davis.
Hi.
If you have any questions, Daniel, just write them in there. We'll be glad to answer them. And if you haven't bought from us before, you can fill out this form that's scrolling across here. And in the meantime, you can claim anything by just putting the name of the book and the issue number. This is a series of Rawhide Kid that came out in 2010. Number 1 in fine is $2. Number 2 is $4. And it has the smelly, the nasty, and the fabulous. Number 3 is $3.25 and very fine. And number 4 is $3.25 and very fine. And it has a Sundom cover. He's one of my favorite painters. Pretty cool. All right, Worlds Unknown number 2 from 1973 in Very Good. This one is $4.50. Not sure quite what this means. A gun for dinosaur. She looks kind of surprised. He looks pretty relaxed hanging out with a giant dinosaur. So I'm not sure what any of this means, but you'll have to read the comic to find out. So it's a 20 center from 1973 and Very Good, $4.50. I have a few more comics beginning with A showing up here. Annihilators number 2 from 2011 and Very Good is $4. And this is number 4, variant cover in fine, $6. How cool is that? And A plus X, number 18 in fine, is $4. All New Captain America, Fear Him, number 1 from 2015 and Very Fine is $3.25. Military Modeler magazine from 1976 is volume 3, number 7, and in very good condition. This is $10. And which one did he want?
Captain America number 1.
There we go.
That is for Daniel
Davis. And I have another issue of Military Modeler. This one's from June 1977 and Very Good, and it is $10. And it's about time for us to go on a little commercial break. So when we come back, I am going to have some new product and more great comics to show you. We'll be back in just a minute.
There's a town that lies nestled deep in the Appalachian Mountains in the great American state of Pennsylvania. The name of the town is White Ash. With a town charter dating back to 1714, it's one of the oldest towns in the country. And as you can tell from how hard those smokestacks are puffing, it's also one of the coldest. Thankfully, the people of White Ash have a secret that's dark and buried deep. A secret to keeping warm, bituminous coal. From bituminous coal as a product ingredient comes heat, power, transportation, and necessities and luxuries almost beyond count. And where, you might ask, does all that coal come from? The answer is places like Alden Mountain and towns just like White Ash, where it's dug from the mountains by the hardest working men in America, our coal miners. But while an industry supports the town supports the industry. Here are 2 of White Ash's finest young entrepreneurs, Catlin and Kyle, owners of the Double K gas station. Coming or going, they'll get you there. But a town can't be all work and no play. Hello, Alec. Hello, Lillian. Where are you 2 kids going? Why, they're going to Sif's. Don't let its Nordic theme fool you. The most popular place in every American town is the local diner. and Sif's is no exception. Home to the world-famous Stack Attack, Sif's have been filling the bellies of white Ashians since 1895. Yes, White Ash, founded by men who came from the four corners of the earth, bringing with them innovation, can-do spirit, and dark, dark secrets.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live at Comics Unlimited, coming to you live from Cleveland, Tennessee.
Hey, it's you, Nancy and Ashley.
Yeah, you're right. It's us, me and Ashley. Imagine that. Not like we don't spend so much time together.
No, we're here. We
All
spend
the
more
time.
time with each other than we do with anybody else.
That's true. We should get married, except that
That-
I'm already
that-
married.
yeah.
And you're my niece, and that's
Yeah.
weird. Okay. Anyway, I spend more time with her than I think I do with my husband. But that's okay. We have fun. We're amongst the comics and the folks. Okay. So I have some new stuff to show you, and then after that, I have some pretty exciting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and also some Star Wars comics that just came in. So I will show those after this. But first, I want to show you some new things. First of all, this WandaVision Marvelverse trade came in this week, and it reprints the Marvel team-ups from the 70s, and it is suitable for ages 10 and up. So this is a good one for the family. Beyond the Breach is a new book from Aftershock. This #1 came out last week, I believe. But today we got in the Ambassador exclusive. These are books that the Aftershock ambassadors bring out to stores that participate in their ambassador program, which we do. And so today he brought this in, and this is a Beyond the Breach ambassador variant, and we're asking $10 for that. And I have 2 copies of that available. We also have some of the past ambassador available, and ambassador variants available from previous issues. And so if you're interested, just let us know. Moon Knight #1 came out this week, and it's been super popular.
Yes.
We had so many different variant covers, and we're down to, I think this is the A cover, but we also have about 4 other variants left.
And I think we only have like 1 and 2 of each one.
Yeah, we have very little left. So if you didn't come in this week, you might want to let us know that you want Moon Knight before we are out. We also got in Superman and the Authority. It's a 4-part series. This is issue #1. And we also have a variant of that available. In case you didn't notice, Jupiter Legacy Requiem came out. This is I believe this is a C cover. This is from Image, has the photo cover. So Jupiter's Legacy has been pretty popular because of the show.
And then
You would like
Daniel
a
will
Moon
take
Knight?
the Moon Knight. Yes,
There you
ma'am.
go. If anyone else wants a Moon Knight or any of these other books, please let me know. Mother of Madness came out this week. This is #1. Did you get a chance to read this, Ashley?
I have not.
Oh, okay. Seems like something you would like, though.
Yeah, we've been so busy trying to get ready because I'm going to be gone next week for a few days. So we've just been doing a lot trying to prepare for that.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a little bit too much going on in the next couple of weeks. Ashley's going to be gone. I have to do the monthly catalog this week. And then we're getting ready for a couple of events and a convention. And yeah, I don't know how we're going to do all this, but we're just going to have to
do it.
We have to.
Yeah.
We have no choice. As like when we first opened and people would ask if we were going to make it, it's like, we don't have a choice. We have to make it. This is what we do. We can't, there's no alternative to making it. All right.
So if you're here and you see us running around like chickens with their heads cut off,
yeah,
that's
take it
why.
and take it easy on us this
Please.
week because
Yeah.
it's going to be the next couple of weeks going to be kind of rough on the Nancy and the Ashley. From Image, this is Siphon #1. And DC has a new 8-issue series of Blue and Gold. Now, this is something you may have missed. Trailer Park Boys. It's a ridiculously silly show. It's been out for a while. But this one has the photo cover of the guys from the show on it. So I want to check this one out.
Carlton would like to know what is Siphon about.
I have not read it yet, but I will hand it to Miss Ashley, and she will attempt to answer that question.
All right.
Or you might want to look up the description in the catalog. That's a possibility, too. There's also a new Jabba the Hutt book out. This is #1, part of the War of the Bounty Hunters. And speaking of bounty hunters, we have one coming here in person. The actor that plays Gecko the Bounty Hunter will be here on Monday, August 9th from 3 to 7 p.m., which we're normally not open on Monday, but we're going to be open on that day for him. And he will be bringing things to sell, and he'll be posing for pictures for free. And he's an all-around wonderful guy. He came here last summer and got the key to the city. So, so he's an honorary citizen of Cleveland. So we kind of have to let him come back. But all kidding aside, we wanted him to come back because he's awesome. And a lot of people missed it last year because of the pandemic. They didn't feel comfortable coming in. So this year it should be a great time. So whether you were here last year or not, please come by on that day and meet him. And he'll have some interesting merchandise available.
And you know what, Carlton, you're gonna have to come in and look at this Siphon for yourself. It looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah, you just don't know how to describe what it is.
Yeah.
But it's sort of a science fiction.
Yeah, this guy gets injected with something, it looks like, and he starts doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Maybe siphoning something.
I don't see any gasoline or gas cans in here.
No, but it could be like psychic
Oh,
energy.
maybe siphoning people's
souls. I don't know.
Could be.
Okay. We're just making up a plot for a book. It may or may not be that
I'll put
book.
one in your bag, Carlton, just because you made us go through this
Yeah,
and look at
we'll put it in your bag. You
Yeah.
can check it out when you come in. Okay, Tales from Harrow County. This is a #1. And this book's been very hot this week. This is Dark Blood from Boom Studios. And we're actually out of cover A. This is cover B.
Yes, and we've had a lot of people come in and add that to their pool. over the
Yeah,
last
it's just
few
been
days.
super popular.
Yeah.
Another popular book has been Nottingham. This is #5, and they've been reprinting the first 3 or 4. We have reprints available of the early ones, but they're blowing out fast. And I think they're on 3rd and 4th printings. I mean, it's just been crazy popular. This is from Mad Cave, but this is the new issue, #5. And also new this week is a Suicide Squad trade paperback, Case Files.
And if you look closely, I think that's John Cena on the cover. Maybe you can get a close-up of him. There you go. I think that's John Cena. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Do you have enough room? You need me to move some of that stuff over there?
Eventually, I think we might be okay for now. Hi. All right. Oh, that wasn't a good sound. Oh, Daniel says he can't wait for the movie coming out in a couple weeks. Yeah, that will be one worth going to see.
Which movie is that?
The Suicide Squad.
Oh. We're a mess over here.
Little disaster back here. Everything's
Both of us have
okay.
our shoes off. We're all walking.
Oh my goodness, tell me our
If that
secrets
sounds to me,
now.
You would not be able to see him. Oh, because you can't see me. That's funny.
All right.
Well, yes,
But he
it's
says,
John Cena.
okay,
Cool.
so Ashley is correct. All right. Hi, Crystal. Thanks for joining us.
Hi.
Crystal was in a little earlier.
Her and Ricky were
Yes,
here
and-
hanging out with us for an hour or two.
Yes.
It's
and
always fun when we have customers.
we had a
come in
nice
and
long
spend time
talk
with us.
about Las Vegas and such.
Yeah.
All right. Star Wars. Here's some original ones. Here's number 10 from 1978 in fine. This one's $12.50. Ah, Ricky's here too. Hi, Ricky.
Hi, Ricky. It's going great.
We're doing Star Wars comics now. Number 14 and very fine is $14.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. This one is number 39 and very fine, and it's from 1980, and we're asking $25 for it. This is part one of the Empire Strikes Back adaptation that runs from issue 39 through 44. And this issue is the first time they mention in comics about the Rogue Squadron.
And those aren't going to last long in our bins. We have
No.
people coming
Every
in
time
every
we-
day.
Every time we put Marvel Star Wars books in our bins, they're gone within like 2 days. So if you see one you want, you really should claim it here. 'Cause-
Yeah, because we have like 5 or 6 customers that ask us every time they come in, have you stocked Star Wars? Have you found new Star Wars? Have you stocked Star Wars?
Yeah, it's like a repeating thing around here. This is number 40 of that same series. This is part 2 of The Empire Strikes Back. And this is the first team appearance of the Rogue Squadron. And this is in fine, and it is $15.
And you can win a shopping spree to Toys R Us.
Which just doesn't do much good these days. All right. This is number 43, and this is a key issue. It's the first appearance of Lando Calrissian. And it's also the second appearance of Boba Fett.
Ooh.
And in very fine, this one is $60. So if you don't have one of these, you probably want one.
Yeah. It's a nice one.
Number 44 and very fine. This one is $20. And this one is the debut of Slave One, which recently they removed the name Slave One from all the new toys because they felt it wasn't very sensitive to call it that. And so I don't know what's going to happen with things with the older items. Probably they will rise in popularity. But this one is a debut of that ship in Star Wars in the comic form. So this is $20 and very fine.
Wow, you found a lot of good Star Wars.
It
Did this
did.
come in a collection or it was stuff you found in
No,
the back?
these I found in the back. Didn't you hear me go, woo?
Yeah, I did.
That's usually what happens. Number 57 from 1982 and very good is $3.50. All right, and that's it for the Marvel Star Wars. I have some other Star Wars that I'll be showing a little bit later. But I'm back to a few things that begin with A. All-Star Squadron, number 29 from 1984. This is $7.25. All-Star Squadron Annual, number 3 for 1984, and very fine, $6.50. Adventure Comics, number 470 from 1980, and very good. This one's $2. And I guess this one has Starman's origin story in it. And we have Adventure Comics 472 from 1980 and $3 in fine. And 475 in very good is $3. Little Plastic Man action there. All right. Arrow number 10 from 2013. And this one is $4. Oh, and I came across a couple more Aquamans. This one is 42B from 2015 and fine. And it is $1.50. It has a Teen Titan Go variant cover. And this is Aquaman 57 from this last year, and it's the first appearance of Andy Curry as a baby, the child of Aquaman and Mera. And it's $15. A key issue.
I think that's the first time I've seen somebody pregnant on the cover of a comic book.
Well, there have been some over the
Yes.
years.
Yeah.
There was even one issue of Miracle Man years ago where they actually showed a birth. It was very
Oh, wow.
controversial. And I don't know. It was something.
Yeah.
We had to like bag them and
Adult stickers.
don't sticker them. It was
Carlton would like the Teen Titans Go variant.
absolutely. There you go.
We have some pajama sets if you want to get those too, Carlton.
Well, maybe for a future little one because they won't fit him. They're like for a toddler. Okay. Mars Attacks number 8 from 2013. This is still in its original shrink wrap, and it has a card shrink wrapped into it, and it is $4.
That is cool.
But that is a trading card that's just sitting in front of the comic. And this is number 3 from 2014, and it's $5. Mars Attacks.
Cool Breeze said that he met the actor that played Arrow. It's one of his favorite superheroes.
Cool. Yeah, I've always liked Green Arrow. It's a good character. All right. So didn't I say there'd be some turtles? Well, here we go.
Turtle time.
This is a magazine from 1992 in good condition, and it's $3. We don't get these too often. So this is the winter 1992, and it's $3. Gotta make some room. Got some turtles to show. Okay.
Carlton will take the magazine.
Okay. All right. So from the original series, this is from 1986. This is number 6 in fine condition, and it's $80. And we have number 7 from 1986 in very fine, $52. This is number 8 in very fine, $23, and guest stars Cerebus. And number 9 in fine is $23.
Carlton said, "Does anybody want to buy a lawnmower? I need comics."
I may have to consider taking a lawnmower in trade. Ashley, what do you think?
Well, we have the room for it here.
Is it a riding lawnmower or is it like one of those push lawnmowers? Because I don't think I could push the lawnmower. I've got too big a yard. Let me know. Okay. Number 11 in fine is $11.50. We take a lot of stuff in trade here. It's practically like, the old days where people bring chickens in,
Yeah.
It's one of the great things about the South.
He said it's a push one.
Sorry, Carlton. I can't do it. We actually have a good guy that comes out and mows, but it takes him a long time with the riding mower. I can't even imagine with the push mower.
But I have an idea. If you go and mow her lawn with the push mower, she might be able to give you some credit towards books.
Well, I do already have a guy, so I don't think I would want to put him to that. But but maybe you never know. I may
Trade
need
for
some
an
help.
exercise bike, Ricky said.
No, I have 2 or 3 of those that my dad has acquired, and I go to the gym and use their bike. I don't even use the ones we have at the house. So I would only make the trade the other way. Like I would give you an exercise bike for some comics, but I'm not taking them in for comics. No. Number 12 and fine is $17.
I'm gonna have to make room in our cases for those Ninja Turtle books.
Yes. I have a couple more war magazines here. I think more turtles coming up too. I just didn't grab them. So I'll show you a couple more war magazines. This one is a Target Germany, air assault on Germany, savaged by the RAF at night and the USAF by day. And this one's from 1976 in fine, and it's $15.
I think Daniel Davis is watching us on YouTube and on Facebook.
How can he do that? Maybe phone and big screen TV.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah. However you want to do it.
That way he can see all the comments.
There is that. Usually we keep that special for ourselves. Where we can see all the comments. True War from 1975 and very good. This is $10. Okay, Marvel movie premiere presenting Edgar Rice Burroughs, A Land That Time Forgot. This is from 1975, and it's in fine condition, and it is $8.
That's cool.
You remember that movie?
Yes.
Excellent. Daniel says he's multitasking. We need some of that around here. Actually, we've been doing all right. Okay. Well, I'm with the magazines. I'll show you a couple more different ones. Here's Heroes. This is from 9/11, 2001. This is in fine condition. It's $5.50. This is a magazine that had a lot of the popular creators of the day. Did pieces for this to raise money for the families of first responders, and Marvel put this together. And this one is $5.50 in fine.
And I think we've showed that on the show before, but I think we've sold all the ones that we
did.
In.
We sold all the copies we had, and I just found this one, so I wanted to make sure people knew we had it back. All right. And this is a magazine from 1981 from England. This is called Superheroes Monthly. This is volume 1, number 9. And they were published in the UK and distributed here briefly. And inside they have black and white reprints of DC Comics. And this one in fine is $6. So this is from 1981. Okay, let me take these turtles down.
No. The turtles have really busy covers, but they're cool.
That's true. Okay. All right. I got into the X-Men section a little bit this morning. I have some Ultimate X-Men. This is Ultimate X number 4 from 2011 and very fine. This one's $5. And number 5 is fine, and fine is $4.50. This is Ultimate X-Men Collected Edition from 2001, and it reprints Ultimate X-Men 1 through 3. It's a first printing, and it is $4 near
That
mint.
is very shiny. I like it.
No,
Is it just the cover?
no, it's the cover. It's
Oh God! I was like, oh, that's so cool.
For some reason, I had a big run of these Ultimate X-Men that all came in these, and they're like, I guess they're like Mylars. They're like light Mylars.
Well, those make those comics look.
They're
pretty
very
dang
shiny
cool.
on camera. Woo.
Yeah.
This is number 1 and very fine, and it's $8.
Isn't it the same one?
No, yeah,
Oh.
that one reprints 1 through 3.
Oh.
This one's the actual number 1 first print. And this is the number 1 limited to 7,000 copies with certificate of authenticity. Ultimate X-Men variant Adam Kubert cover, and very fine. It's $25.
I thought Pinky was a boy.
Yes,
Oh.
I think so too.
Oh, was it a beer belly or was it?
No,
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Um,
Carlton wants the Ultimate X-Men number 1.
the regular number 1
All right, Carlton's hot today,
is
but I'm gonna take it out of that shiny cover. You don't get the shiny cover. with it.
what?
And he'll take the variant for it.
Okay,
Just kidding, I'm not.
you can have the shiny cover, or we can replace it with regular comic cover for you if you want. You just let us know. All right, number 2 of Ultimate X-Men is $3. Number 3 is $3. Number 4, also $3.
I like those bags.
They're expensive. That's
Are
why.
they- oh, okay.
Number 5, $3. And number 7, also $3. Okay. Here's a Ghost Rider number 3 from 1990 and fine, $4. And number 5 in fine, $3.25. Also has a Punisher in it, obviously. Okay, in 1959, DC Comics was publishing Sergeant Bilko. This is number 12, and it's a 10-cent cover price book. It's in fair condition. It's complete, but it is missing this upper corner here. And it also has a spine split right up to the staple here. But it's in fair condition, $6. Great photo cover, though.
Ooh.
Beware the Creeper, number 6. This one, also published by DC, 1969, has a Gil Kane cover. And the stories by Denny O'Neil and interior art by Steve Ditko. And so this one's in very good condition, number 6, and it is $10. Okay. Strange Adventures, number 241. This is from 1973 in fine condition, $6.
So Carlton wants the rest of the Ultimate X-Men covers.
I will pull those down during our commercial break. We're going to go on commercial break for a few minutes. Please stay with us because after the commercial break, we're going to have our picture of the week, hot books, some CGC books, and more old and new books. So please stay with us, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit ComicShopLocator.com today.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live, coming to you from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. Right before the commercial break, Carlton claimed the rest of the Ultimate X-Men covers, and we did pull those for him. So you know. All right, it's time for our picture of the week. And this is a picture of me with Mike Carlin at a meeting in 1998. For some reason, when I saw this picture, I thought that we were in Montreal, but when I was doing a little research, I discovered that that isn't true. It appears that we're in Dallas, Texas in this picture. Although I belong to the RRP, which was a DC organization that was the retailer representative program, where they would invite certain retailers to come meet with them to give them feedback, and they would also show us new product. And it was held all over the country, but we did go to Montreal twice because that's where they print most of the DC comics. So we were able to go to the printing plant and watch them print comics. So if anybody has questions about that process, you can always ask me. I'd be glad to explain it to you because I've seen it in person more than once. But Mike Carlin's been my friend for years. He started out in comics, interning at DC Comics when he was in high school, because he went to a high school for the arts and designs in Manhattan. And at the time, that's where DC Comics offices were. So he went and interned with them. And then he went to the School of Visual Arts and got a Bachelor's of Fine Arts in 1980. And then Marvel hired him. So his first work was on Crazy Magazine. And he worked at Marvel from 1980 to 1986. After that, he got hired by DC Comics, and he was group editor of Superman during the time period when Superman died in the early 90s. And we had him as a guest in our store in Garden Grove, where he signed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Death of Superman, Return of Superman comics when those came out. But I would always see Mike 2-3 times a year going to conventions and also at these meetings, which lasted a few days. And they were always in nice places, and especially Montreal. But In 96, he was named executive editor of DC Comics, and he did that until 2002. And then shortly after that, he moved to Los Angeles to take a position with DC Entertainment. And then DC Comics ended up moving to Los Angeles as well. But he came to LA to be the creative director of animation, which is what he still does. But back in the day, he won a number of Eisners when he was an editor and also as a writer. He wrote a lot of stuff. The early days of Marvel, he wrote like the Thing comics, and while he was at DC, he wrote quite a few things. And he also edited a lot of big projects at Superman. He oversaw the wedding of Superman also in '96. And when we had the RRP meeting in Montreal in '96, they were printing those, and we got to see them printed. And so one of my stories I like to tell about Mike is that at these meetings, DC Comics always would provide food, and they always had an open bar. But Mike would always come walking up to me, and then he'd be like, "Hi, Nancy, can I buy you a beer?" And of course, everything's paid for by DC, but it was his joke. And so I would always get a beer with Mike at every meeting, and we'd sit down and talk. And he's just a super nice man. And he's married to a lovely lady named Janice, and they're happily living out in Los Angeles now. But anyway, I just wanted to share this picture of us. This is us getting our luggage together, about to get transported to the airport to fly off opposite directions. Because at the time I was in Los Angeles and he was in New York. So someone snapped a picture of us, which was cool. But anyway, so I just wanted to share that with all of you. And speaking of Superman, there was a 1 in 25 variant for the Superman the Authority that came out this week. This is a 1 in 25 variant, and it is $25. And I just think this cover is so special. It's beautiful. Okay. And I have a few CGC books I have shown before, but I just wanted to run them by in case anybody new was watching and didn't know what we had. This is a New Mutants number 98. So this is the first Deadpool, and it's a 9.0, and we're asking $500 for this. And the reason is it's worth about $550, but this case is actually cracked a little bit right here, like someone dropped it. So to make it perfect, you would send this back into CGC and have them put it in a new shell. But that wouldn't change the grade or anything. They just transfer it over into a new case. But there's a little fee for that. So we've discounted the book a little so that you can get that done. But it is a 9.0 first appearance of Deadpool. We also have this Venom number 3, signed by Donny Cates. It's a CBCS 9.8 with a Stegman cover, a first appearance of Krull, and we're asking $250 for this. And we have a Spawn number 243. This is the comic that has the lowest print run of all the Spawn issues. And it is 9.8, and we're asking $499 for that. Okay. All right. We have some room up there. Let's get to some more comics. Usagi Yojimbo, number 36 from the original run from 1992, in fine condition, is $15. So this is published by Fantagraphics. I also have a Spawn number 1 in fine condition. This one's $30. And I have a higher grade one that's going to come out in the next week or two. So if you're interested in a higher grade one, you can let me know. But this one is in fine and is $30. our producer Kyle and I were joking about this book a few weeks ago, so I got a good laugh when I came across one of these in the back room. This is kind of an unusual book because it was an insert in the Diamond Previews ordering catalog that came out, and it was, and so retailers across the country all pulled them out of the magazine and sold them. This one, so the edge right here, it still has the glue from where it was stuck to the binding, but that does not affect the grade. When they grade these, even for CGC, they ignore that because all the copies have that. So this is a previous pull-out edition of Plasm Zero, and it's written by Jim Shooter, and it is $25. And coming up soon, FarleyCon is going to be held in Chattanooga. Ashley will be at the show representing us, and she'll be have a booth. So if you go to FarleyCon, please go by and see her. And that's on August 14th. And Jim Shooter will be the guest at the show. So if you don't already have something cool for Jim Shooter to sign, and you are planning to get his signature, this would be an interesting book to present him with because it's kind of unusual. He probably hasn't seen one in a while. But it is the Previews Pullout Edition, $25. It's Midnight, The Witching Hour, number 20 from 1972, in good condition, is $5.
A cat?
It's a dog, I think.
Oh, no.
Aw.
It is a dog.
Yeah.
Sad. It doesn't look like it's
sleep-
alive.
It's sleeping. No, its
Yeah.
eyes are closed. It looks like it's smiling.
Okay.
And its name is Muffin.
We're hoping Muffin is just sleeping.
Yes, we're hoping Muffin is just sleeping, but you'd have to read the story to find out. It is a horror comic, so anything could have happened in there. All right. And I have some more turtles for you tonight. Michelangelo, this is the Micro series from 1985. So it was just a one shot in very fine condition, $40. Turtle Soup number 1 from 1987 in fine is $19.
I'll take that witching hour for Crystal.
Okay. It's for Crystal. There you go. Leonardo, number 1 micro series. So this is also a one shot in fine condition, $30. Not to be left out, Donatello, also micro series, number 1 in fine condition, $18. This is Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle number 3. Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out at the same time as Ninja Turtles. They used to alternate months. So this is number 3 and very fine, and it's $9. There. Okay, Black Widow. This is the series from this last year. This is the variant edition, number 1, and it is the Fortnite variant, and this one's $20. Number 2 variant is $20. And this is a number 2 variant also. This one's $4.
We sold the Black Widow action figure we had. Huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. We also sold Daredevil.
No, it's
Didn't
right there.
Oh, he's here. Oh, okay.
Daredevil.
Well, then you still have a chance for Daredevil. This is number 2 Black Widow with the Alex Ross Timeless cover, and it is $4. And the number 2 with the Tomb of the Black Widow, Tomb of Dracula parody cover, and this one is $4. And we also have this variant of Black Widow number 2, and it's also $4. Black Widow, the MCU variant cover of number 3 is $4. The MCU variant cover of number 4 is $4. This is the number 5 Alien variant, and it's $4.
All those Alien variants were really cool.
Yes.
Are
And
they
I'm
going
gonna
to come out
some
with
aliens.
a Predator too, or do we know?
They
yet?
originally were supposed to, but then they delayed all of that. So I think they got into some sort of either creative or legal entanglement. But I think things got pushed back. And so in theory, we're supposed to be getting that this
A new
fall, but
Predator.
we don't really know yet. Number 6 is $4. And then speaking of Alien, we just got these in. These came in a collection, right?
Yes. And there's a new Alien series out too. Besides,
Yeah, the new issue of Alien came out this week, actually. We got in some of these reaction figures. We got in Ripley, and she's $15. And Ash is $10. And this is the rare one. This is Kane with the chest buster. And I think we read it got recalled because it was too violent for children because he's got a stake in his heart and his chest. And it's $25. Okay, Daniel wants Black Widow 3 MCU.
yes.
Okay, that would be this one. All right, so that's for
All right.
Daniel.
Did you want to let him know about building the box? I don't know if he was here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Daniel heard earlier, but if you're local, you can just pick the books up this weekend. But if you're not, we'll need you to fill out this form down here to let us know where you are, so we can send you a PayPal invoice. And and then every time you get an invoice, you can just pay it, and we can accumulate the books and build a box, because the shipping for over 7 books is $15, but it's a whole priority mail box. So quite a few comics fit in there. So if you want to do that, just let us know. If you want them shipped out right away, you can let us know that too. All right, I have a few more things here. This is an Alien Xenomorph. And it's kind of hard to see.
It's in there.
It's in there.
It's in
It's
there.
$19.99.
And if there's any other like back issues or different comics that you want, Daniel, you can always send us a list, because we have like,
We're Comics Unlimited.
yeah, there's a limited amount of
Comics
back
Unlimited.
issues here that we can go through and try to find you so that we can fill up your box for you as well. Not
Yes.
just things that we show on the show, but
You can get new
anything.
comics, you can get back issues, or even toys, whatever you would like.
We do
to fill your
offer
box.
pull box too.
Oh yeah, that's something I haven't mentioned lately, is that we have our pull box system, which is available to people all over the country, and they can order new comics from us, and we ship them to them. Or if you're local, you can pick them up here. So we do offer everything that's in the previews catalog, and we also offer all the DC product, and we have like a lot of other things
We
too.
just have
So
a ton of
we
stuff.
have a lot
here.
of stuff here. This is new this week. This is a RoboCop 2 figure that was supposed to be an exclusive figure for the San Diego Comic-Con, which should have taken place this weekend, but they couldn't plan it in time because of the pandemic, so they had to cancel this year as well as they did last year. But they still produce the toys, because toys get produced way in advance. So this just arrived. This is the previews exclusive San Diego 2021, limited to 2,000 pieces of RoboCop 2 figure, and it is $19.99.
And that's probably something good to have, since there weren't any conventions. It's probably
Yeah.
something that's going to go down in history as, them. not
Yeah, I
having
think something we
conventions.
will always remember is
Yeah.
the years that we didn't have a San Diego Comic-Con. A lot of people on Facebook have been showing pictures from previous years and being all sad because it's been so long since we've gotten together as a tribe,
Yeah.
But it will happen again, though. Hopefully by next summer. This is a Predator mask figure that we got in that collection too, and it's $10. And we have some other Predator and Alien toys that have been around for a little bit. So if you're interested in collecting those, just come by. We have quite a few. What else did I not show up here? Oh, I have all this stuff.
And that, I don't know if you've showed
This
that
one.
yet. Yep.
I always have some signed items. But this week I didn't have a lot of signed books. Maybe next week, because I just didn't get to the signed book box for some reason this week. But I did find that we have this. This is a print from Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. It was a limited edition cell art print that was made for GameStop exclusively. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity. Let me show you here on the back. So it's a first edition print. But the thing that makes this one particularly special is that it is signed by Todd McFarlane. The cells were sold not signed, but this one someone got it signed by Todd McFarlane, and so we are asking $50 for that. Most Todd McFarlane signed items are pretty expensive these days. So anyway, this is a really pretty print, and it is signed by McFarlane. Okay. Make a little room for some Star Wars. Trying to keep them in order a little bit, so
Thank you.
Ashley,
I appreciate it.
she has to file all these things
I
tomorrow.
have to mark them, file them. It takes me about 2 hours every morning, Saturday, to file stuff, but it's fun.
But if you want to see stuff, Saturday around noontime, all this stuff is in the bin again. We're up on the display, so you can come by and look at it. All right, so Star Wars Bounty Hunters has been very popular. This is from last year. This is number 2, and it's $20. And number 3 is $15. I believe that Dominic Pace will sign those during the signing. He charges for a signature. You know, you'd have to buy the book from us, and then he would sign it. But he doesn't charge for the signatures on the items he sells to you. But if you bring him something that didn't come from him, he does charge for that.
Carlton will take the print.
I
knew
had a feeling
it.
he would want
I
that.
knew it
He's a little bit of a fan of Mr. McFarlane.
I just had a feeling.
All right. Bounty Hunter 4 in near mint is $8. Star Wars Adventure Shadow of Vader's Castle. This is a one-shot. Cover B, $10. Carl may have to bring the lawnmower in.
But you know, we do need somebody to stand at the corner dressed up as Spider-Man
That's
with
true.
a sign. So you could do that for a little bit of trade credit.
Star Wars Tales number 9. This one's an interesting book because in mint condition this runs like $100. This copy, however, is only in fair. It has stains on the front cover and it has some stains on the back cover, but it's still readable and such. So it is $10.
I don't know what it is. So I'm not a big Star Wars fan, and don't kill me because I just, I'm just now.
Sacrilege!
I'm just now getting into comics, but I've had a little thing for Darth Maul.
All right, that's a little.
I don't know what it is. Like every time I'm like looking his stuff up, or not like I had a thing for him, but I'm just like, oh, I kind of like this guy.
Well, then you're gonna like
The
this
way he
next
looks.
item.
Oh,
There
Man.
you go. I think it's like because he looks like he's tattooed.
and maybe because he just seems like he's bad.
He is bad.
Yeah.
You always like the bad boys, don't you?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just anything horror and like I don't know what it is. Dark, maybe. But
He is.
yeah.
Well, this is kind of weird item because it is a first printing of the Darth Maul trade paperback, but it's signed by the artist, Jan Duursema. But the cover is very rippled with like water damage, and it is in fair condition. So, but you could own this for $2 and not only read the story, but you would have the signature of the artist. So we're just asking $2 for this.
I need to get on my phone and claim that.
You might have to get on your phone and claim it. Ashley says you like the bad boys, so she
Crystal
agrees.
said
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're Ashley. Crystal says that you, Ashley, like bad boys, and I already knew that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about him though. Like every time I'm looking him up to like price stuff or I'm like, oh, I kind of like this guy.
Now I know.
Yeah.
All right. Now swinging back to the other side of like
Muppets.
light things.
I used to love the Muppets when I was younger too. That's like my time.
This is the Marvel Super Special number 32. And oddly enough, it's considered a key because it's the first appearance of the Muppet Babies. And after that, they did comics of Muppet Babies. But this is from 1984, and it is in fine condition, and it is a $10 magazine.
People born in the 80s, somebody has to snag that up because that is just like
Yeah, that's
my
cool.
childhood at its finest.
I have it.
And they always showed was it the nanny, and they only showed her legs because you know, like the little kids can only see that far up.
Oh, yeah. I thought I had something else on this, but I guess not. Well,
That is a cool book.
for my birthday a couple years ago, I got to go see the Jim Henson exhibit that they had in Los Angeles, and they had all the like original like Kermit puppet and
Oh wow!
all of that stuff there, and they also had a lot of stuff from other Henson things like from Labyrinth and things. It was very, very interesting.
Hi, Will Holland.
Hi, Will Holland, welcome.
Will says that's a beautiful Darth Maul. Somebody better grab that, right? And it's only $2,
And it's signed.
and it's signed.
All right. In a collection this week, we got in some of these book and record sets. These are from the 70s, and this one's 1979. It's $10 from the first Star Trek movie, and they're still sealed and shrink wrap, and they have the record. So they have the record and the book in there, and it's $10. And we also have this one, also copyright 1979, and this one's also $10. This is Passage.
Ricky will take the Darth Maul. I'm sure it's for Crystal.
This one.
Yeah.
All right. She probably likes Bad Boys too. Okay. And then this is Star Trek, the Robot Masters, and this is also $10. Uh-oh.
It was really Crystal. She just didn't want to claim it, so she was like nudging Ricky.
It's like we have a camera into their house.
Yeah.
We don't, but it is like that, kind of. All right.
We just know them so well.
We're getting to know them, yes. All right. This is a Eclipse comic from 1989. This is number 10 in fine condition of Scout War Shaman. And this is $3.50.
Oh, I like that wolf on the cover. That's cool.
Maybe you would. You should start a comic collection of just things that have dogs on the cover. But now you already missed out on that witching hour.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just, I'm starting horror stuff and everything related to horror, and that's already got me down a spiral.
Okay.
So, yes, if you want to bring in any horror themed comics, I
She's
might be
interested. All right. This is a Delve 4 color from 1956. This is number 738. And it's Walt Disney's Westward Ho! The Wagons with a Fess Parker photo cover. And it's in very good, and we're asking $16.
It's a 10 center.
It
Wow.
is. Well, we're going to take one last commercial break. And then when we come back, I have more Star Wars and some Golden Age books and a number of other things to show you. So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
To be continued. Three little words that hold the secret to the next great story. Three words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Welcome back to the last half hour of the Friday Night Live show on The Experience. I just wanted to let a couple of people that have joined us tonight know that they should both follow The Experience to find out when the different shows are on Facebook, but also follow Comics Unlimited on Facebook. That way you can find out all about all the events we have coming up. And you can also watch our video that we put out on Tuesday nights of all the new books that have come out, and let us know if there's things that you want us to add to your box. And Daniel says he just signed up for the invoice and he loves the show. It's amazing. Thank you very much, Daniel. We appreciate your kind words. If you do not get an invoice from me on Saturday, which is tomorrow, if you don't get an invoice tomorrow, please contact us at the store at Comics Unlimited. We're at comicsunlimited.com. You can also find us on Facebook under Comics Unlimited, and just let us know if you don't hear from me. All right, so I have some more Star Wars, some Golden Age books, and a whole bunch of Marvels and DCs in this pile to show you. But before I do, I want to show you that Free Comic Book Day is coming up on August 14th. We will be celebrating it here along with comic stores all over the world. And we are also going to be at FarleyCon on the same day. So if there's anybody who's not going to FarleyCon and you're local and you want to come help me, please let me know. And if you can volunteer to help me on Free Comic Book Day, mostly just handing out comics and such, because we don't really know how many people will come this year. Normally, Free Comic Book Day is held in May, and this year is the first time that it's being held in August. It was delayed because of the pandemic. So we just don't know. We've been sending out a lot of ads locally, and so we just don't know what the attendance is going to be like. So, but it should be a fun day. So if you want to come spend a little time with me, you can volunteer. I would appreciate it. We also do send out Free Comic Book Day comics to our mail order customers. If there are one or two, usually our limit is 2, books that you want, you can order them through our pull box system, or just let us know. There's going to be some great ones this year, including the new House of Slaughter preview, which is the sequel to Something's Killing the Children that's going to come out in October. So we are going to have those available, and there's just a lot of books to pick from this year. So we'll have a huge amount of different books. Just let us know what you're interested in, and we appreciate it if you come in on Free Comic Book Day to pick up comics, because that makes it a more fun day to have all of you come by, unless you can't, but we understand. All right. I got some Star Wars Darth Vaders. This is a number 2, very fine, $20. Number 4 is $15. Daniel says Free Comic Day is my favorite time of the year. Free Comic Day is always a lot of fun. Over the years, we've had some fantastic free comic book days at our store when we were in California. Probably the biggest year we had was the year Jim Lee came and signed on Free Comic Day at the store, and thousands of people came. It's just nuts. But we've had a lot of really nice free comic days. One year, my daughter got to sign autographs at Free Comic Day because she wrote one of the Simpson comics that was offered for a Free Comic Book Day comic, and so she came, and that was a lot of fun for her and also for us. This year we don't have anyone planned to come sign, although you never know when we're going to get a last minute drop in. But we will be giving out free comic books and having a good time. All right, Darth Vader number 4 in fine. This one's $5. That's the Empire Strikes Back cover. Number 5 is $20. And lastly, number 5, Empire Strikes Back cover is $20. Switching gears a little, we have a Golden Age book from 1950. This is published by Fiction House, and it's number 4 in good condition. It's a 10-center, and we are asking $26 for this in good. What a great cover, too. We also have a Tarzan number 126. This is a Dell 1961. It's a 15-center, but it does have Russ Manning art, and it's in good condition. The centerfold's actually detached, but it is complete, and we're asking $5 for that. This is Bedlam number 1 premium edition, published by Chaos Comics. From the year 2000. This is number 1, and it's $15. So that's Bedlam number 1 premium edition.
Oh my God, there's a huge bug in here. Oh my gosh.
We're being attacked by a large insect.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. It's flying like a bee.
Oh my God, it's huge.
That's kind of like the one that attacked my dad at home the other day.
Where the heck did that come from?
I don't know. Through a crack.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God.
My dad got attacked by something flying. It hit him right in the neck. It scared him.
That thing was legit the size of like a small bird.
We have big insects here in Tennessee, but not as big as the ones in Texas and Florida. But it's still pretty scary sometimes. Sorry about that.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Whee, okay. Something happier. Here's a Harvey Hits number 29 from 1960. It's a Harvey Toon, the first issue of Harvey Toon. And in very good, this one's $10 and features one of my favorite guys, Casper, the Friendly Ghost.
It is Attack of the Bug Crystal. Jeez, that thing was huge. And it came like flying right at me.
And then when she screamed, it scared me.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
If you guys could see me, I like ducked and ran the other way.
Yes.
Now I feel like I have bugs crawling on me. Ugh.
The other day,
Oh,
I got
yes.
attacked by one of those giant black ants. It must have been inside my car, and it fell on my head. And then I like knocked it off my head. It was on my arm, and I tried to roll the window down and get it out. I'm like getting crash into something because I was just all over the place.
Alvin said, I know your weakness. Yes, Alvin. But I'm still trying to get used to them.
Yep.
I'll be there
All right.
one of these days.
Maybe.
In about 5 years, I'll become like a true Southern girl.
You think so?
Yeah.
You'll be drinking sweet tea and going down to the Piggly Wiggly?
Yep.
Yeah.
That I will. It's
All
just gonna
right.
take some time for these bugs, man. They're crazy in here, and they're like ruthless too. I had a fly today in my house that would not leave me alone or my dinner. Like I had to keep swatting it away. I'm like, what is up with these flies here in Tennessee?
Yeah,
Jeez.
they're big and they're aggressive.
Yes, they're like
All right.
savages.
Back to the comics, actually. Thor number 275 in fine from 1978 is $4.50. Oh, I guess while you were talking, I could have been taking these Star Wars down. What was I doing?
I'm like checking over my shoulder for that huge
It went
bug.
up to the ceiling, but I don't see it now, which is kind of scary because that just means it's going to get us when we're not looking.
So Carlton or Ricky need to come in and kill this bug for us tomorrow. we open at 10, so please be here at 10 to come here and try to kill it. Then
So
we
now
get
you've got
somewhere.
them. You got them mowing lawns, killing bugs.
Yeah, it's somewhere in here now.
All right. $2.76 is fine. It's $3.50 for 1978. Thor versus Thor. It doesn't look like Thor wins. It's very sad.
I love the way the old covers look.
I know. And most of the time, the stuff on the cover didn't have anything to do with the stuff on the inside, especially in the Silver Age. They used to do crazy covers like where the characters were puppets or they were dead or, and it's like nothing to do with the inside.
Ricky said, no, he's good. He's not coming to help us with the bugs.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put that past you. I knew you weren't going to come help me. Crystal would be more than likely to come help me than you would.
Oh, we're getting an offer in from Carlton
For a small discount.
Would be a very small discount.
I'm like, how much was that Turtles book? $3.
All right. Sandman number 29 for 1991 and very fine is $10.
Ooh.
It's a cool one.
We did feel a lot of Sandman.
Yeah. Well, I noticed there were none in the bin, and I'm like, I have to fix this. So in addition to the ones I've shown, there's also a ton of other issues that I put in there, and there'll be more coming up soon.
It's nice that we're starting to get the back room organized.
Yes, we're finding things, which is kind of cool. Before it was kind of like random. Now we actually can go like, I know where my Sandmans are, and walk right over to them.
And
it's
the show
awesome.
is making us produce books too, which is
It's
making us
pushing us,
organize
yes.
the back room. So
Yes,
that's
it's
good.
keeping me, focused on getting the back issues. So number 30 and very fine is $10. We still have lots and lots of unexplored boxes though. So
Hundreds
do not
of
fear,
boxes.
there will
back
be
there, yeah.
there will be all kinds of things that we find because we haven't even come close to even looking in most of the boxes. Also, most of my personal possessions are back there in boxes too, and I have no idea what I have and don't have. It was kind of a crazy move. We had to move the store and our house, and it seems like so long ago now.
But like yesterday.
But no,
Yeah.
I'm trying to push the pain away. It's moving.
Yes,
is
me and
terrible.
Nancy set up this whole store by ourselves.
Yep, and
Just the two of us.
we did it in kind of 3 weeks,
Yes.
which was a lot of work.
Yes, it was.
And then we took some time off and went to see Rock City.
Rock City. Yeah.
Yeah, and drive around Chattanooga a little. But still, we have a lot of exploring to do. We haven't really gotten to see that much because of the pandemic. So we're hoping to get out there and go sightseeing a little more. Next week, I think she's going to have some friends in town. They're going to go see a bunch of things.
Yeah, I have family
But-
coming and we're going to Gatlinburg.
Yes, but I have to stay here at the store. So,
We can only do stuff on Mondays, me and Nancy, because those are the only days
it's
that
the only
we
day
have
we're
off.
off at the same time. Otherwise, we have to take turns, though. This is a deceased one, and it is $10. And we have a deceased 2 that's $10.
Look at that cover. His
Yeah,
face
that's
in
awesome.
there. Those covers were really cool.
Oh yeah, and this one, 3B. This one's $7 deceased.
That is awesome.
One of the best covers, yeah. Not to be outdone by number 4,
Mm.
which is $10. And number 5 is $5.
I can't believe we got attacked by a bug on live.
Number 6 is $6.
I'm still looking over my shoulder for it. I just have a feeling it's going to come back at us.
What's funny, this month on The Experience, they're doing videos of, they asked every host to tape a little video of their favorite moments on The Experience over the last 6 months, because we're about to celebrate our 6-month anniversary as a channel. And so I haven't done mine yet. So there's still time for,
To
the attack
add
of the bug
Yeah.
incident. But I was actually going to talk about something entirely
Yeah.
not related to
But
bugs.
man,
attacking.
that bug was huge, guys. I wish it would have flown in front of the camera just for a split second, so you guys can see how big it was.
Yeah, because otherwise you just think, we're just
Yeah,
scared
making it up.
girls or something.
And our doors and everything in here is pretty tight. So where the heck that bug came from, I have no idea.
And I don't know. Maybe it was in here already and it just decided to fly.
Gosh, that thing
but-
was huge.
What's funny is that your reaction. I thought maybe a car was about to drive through the
Oh,
front
no.
windows because you were like, nah.
Yeah,
And so I was like, yikes. And
yeah, that was
then it was
crazy.
just a flying bug. Just a flying bug.
Or a small bird flying through here. It was
It could
huge.
be a small bird. No, I'm pretty sure it kind of looked like a bee. I think it was a big black wasp is what it was. All right. Here is a Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, number 2, $8. Oh, I barely made it up there. And number 3 is $6.
I thought I pulled the number 1 too, no?
Yeah, it's just out of order.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I thought I pulled the
If you don't
number
want to start in the middle of the story, you can start with number 1, $6. And Batman, the Red Death, number 1 is very fine and has it's a metal tie-in, so it has a metallic cover.
Those are some cool covers.
Yeah, it's very cool. $20.
Murder Hornets. I think it was. It was trying to murder me for sure.
Those murder hornets were no joke, though, because they were like murdering hornets by decapitating them. It was kind of
Yeah.
crazy. I don't think it was that. It looked more wasp, like a wasp.
It wasn't wasp. It was like a giant black. It almost looked.
It had a big wingspan.
Yeah.
It was like bird.
It was like an eagle. Like,
I want to take a minute to thank our producer tonight, Jerry. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Jerry.
All right, a few more metallic covers. This is Dark Knight's Hawkman Found. This is number 1, and it is $2.50 in fine. Very shiny.
I don't think it was a cicada. It was all black.
Yeah,
Ricky.
no, it flew like a bee.
Yeah, but it was probably like the size of like a dollar bill.
It wasn't that.
It was huge. It was huge.
It only looked that big as it was swooping by your head.
Yeah, it was huge.
But when I looked up at the ceiling, it was a good like this big though. It was pretty big. All right. Dark Knight's Rising, The Wild Hunt, number 1 is $8.
I like all those foil looking covers. Those are cool.
And here's Dark Knight's Metal, number 1. It's $12. And that one's in very fine.
Exaggeration much. I am not exaggerating. Watch. When this bug dies, Ricky, I'm telling you, I'm going to capture it in a glass jar and I'm going to show you. And you guys are going to be like, oh, dang, that really is big. Guarantee it. Thing was huge.
I have a picture I need to share of something that was on the front door the other day. I think it was like a dragonfly, but it looked kind of like a butterfly, but it had clear wings, and it was pretty big
Alvin
too.
said this mystical and it's getting bigger every time you tell the story.
That is the way that
It was
works.
huge.
Yeah.
Watch, I'm telling you, I'm going to find it dead in the store and I'm going to save it and show you guys. We're going to have it on the next show next Friday.
Yeah, if you can.
And I will
capture it.
be here, even though I'm off. I will be here for the show
It's
next
true.
Friday.
She's gonna skedaddle out of here and then go do her thing and come back on Friday, where she will revive me because I will have had a rough week.
Yeah.
There may be some drinking involved.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We might have some sales because we can't produce enough books.
That's true. That's
Maybe.
true. If we run out of books, we might have to put something on sale. You never know. That's happened
Alvin said
before.
that I could tame it or ride it home. Basically, that's how big it was. It was like a dragon.
Next thing she's gonna say it was a bat. No,
It
it's
wasn't
a
the size
bat.
of a bat, but it was like
It was. I
the
think.
biggest black flying beetle bug I've ever seen in my life. It was
Okay.
huge.
I got some Dark Knight's Metal number 2, and this one's $20.
We have 10 minutes. Are you running out of books over there?
I am. Stop chasing bugs and go find some more things for me to show.
Is
This
there
is the
anything
last
that you
one.
guys want to see? Can you guys leave us some comments of some books that you may need, some
This is
fillers?
Number 3, and it's $15. Yeah, we take requests. If there's anything you're interested in, we can pull out and show you. We'd be happy to do that. And also for future shows, if there's certain things that you're working on in your collection, go get books.
I was waiting for somebody to tell me what they want.
I don't think they're going to do that. Well, maybe they will. If they do, I'll shout to you. See, that's how that works. If there's certain things that you're collecting and you want to see more of, we really do have pretty much an unlimited amount of comics. So sometimes it's hard for me when I'm trying to decide what to show on the show because I know a lot of the customers that watch and I know kind of the things that they like. But I'm always surprised when what people buy. I just never know what people are going to want to see. So we will definitely take requests if there's anything that you want us to work on. And then that helps me focus when I'm going through stuff in the back room of figuring out what to grade because there's just thousands and thousands of comics stacked up everywhere. And sometimes I don't know what to do first. So I just do a little bit of everything and try to show a variety on the show. But like I said, I'll take requests gladly, and that would be something that we could do. All right. So Alvin says that objects may appear larger as you drink. Well, in that case, maybe no drinking. We've already got a no singing rule. Now we have to have a no drinking rule too.
That's so fun.
Gee whiz.
Delete him from our program.
I think she's been hitting the pineapple seltzer. Yeah. Is that a hard seltzer?
No.
No? Are you sure?
Yes.
If I look at it, it's not going to say it's hard?
Nope.
Okay. I'm drinking cantaloupe flavored water. Usually we have micheladas, but, nothing tonight. Carlos wasn't here, and we just went the other way. Oh, so Crystal says that Ashley needs a bug catching net and that it's time to install a bug zapper in the store. The chime on our door is already so loud and people, when they come in, they're startled by it if they've never been in here before. If we install a bug zapper, I think that
set off the chime.
the bug was so big it should have set off the door chime, she says. And then Ricky wants to know on the Green Hornet print, who is it signed by? Well, gosh, that's a good question.
Signed by that giant bug that flew by.
Oh, it's actually got more than one signature on it. The print's actually by Dave Dorman, so I'm guessing that's one of the signatures, but I can't quite see. You know what? I will have to let you know that next week or when you come in the store because it's up high enough that I can't get it down to look. But it does have two signatures, metallic signatures on it. And I'm just not sure whose signatures those are offhand. Alvin says, next thing you'll tell us it is setting the chime off. See, because, the exaggerating is just out of control around here.
I brought those because we're getting a whole bunch of other ones in.
We recently there's been a change in distribution. Starting in October, Marvel Comics are going to be distributed by Penguin Random House, which is also a book publisher. So we set up an account with them, and we have access to all the books that they publish. And they publish they distribute a wide variety of books because they have a lot of different imprints. So one of the things we've been stocking up on is books about ghosts and ghost hunting. Today I ordered a bunch of mysteries and because we got in some a few weeks ago and we've been selling them. So I started stocking more. This is America's Most Haunted Secrets of Famous Paranormal Places. And for anyone who
I
has
flipped through that book and it's really cool.
Yeah.
It has a lot of classic
information in
Yeah.
it. But one of Ashley's big interests is ghost hunting. And so we had one meeting of our ghost hunting group here at the store and went to a local park to do some investigations. And when the heat subsides, we're going to go back to it.
And when we're not so busy. With
And
the
when we're
events
not
and
busy
stuff.
doing 27 things. But it has been miserably hot in the evening lately, so I haven't wanted to do that.
Alvin, I can't with you.
Alvin says if we wait till tomorrow, they'll turn back to Jeff Goldblum. Won't we be surprised when we come in tomorrow and Jeff Goldblum's in the store? That would be very shocking. That would be totally shocking.
He-Man.
All right. Oh, He-Man and Thundercats number 4 from 2017 in near mint is $13.
And because I like horror, I pulled some Joe Hill books.
Of course you did.
Of course. I don't think we've ever showed any of these on the show, but we have the full runs of both of these.
Yeah.
And I've read both of them, so they're all pretty good.
Not these exact copies, though.
No, but
these series. So Joe Hill is Stephen King's son, and he's been writing under that name for a while. But he has a whole bunch of Black Label DC comics that he's been writing, and this one is the Basket Full of Heads, which is and this is number 1, and it's $4. Ashley's read it.
I have.
I actually knew his father, Stephen King. In the early 80s, he came down to do a convention. I think it was in Nashville or Knoxville. I can't remember which. But we almost lost him. He had a beer in each hand, was sitting on the roof, and he started to lean back, and almost fell off the roof, and we had to grab him by his legs. If not, all those great books he wrote in the 80s would never have happened if he had fallen off the top of the hotel. But anyway, he's a super nice guy. Then he later got hit by a van while he was walking, and he's had a lot of bad stuff happen to him, but he's still one of the most prolific writers ever. And his son's a really good writer too. And this is the second issue of Basket Full of Heads, and it's also $4. And Alvin says Basket Full of Heads is amazing.
And then I really like this one coming up next.
Yeah,
too.
Dollhouse Family is real interesting. This one's number 1, and it's $5.
I really like Dollhouse too. And then Josh Phelps asked about Shazam. So I just pulled a couple. We do have a lot of different Shazams in the back issues, but I just pulled a couple for right here.
This is number 2 of Dollhouse Family. It's $4.
And I think for Basket Full of Heads and Dollhouse, we have the full run. So
yeah, we have quite a few.
yeah. And then he's came out with Plunge and a couple other ones.
All right. Here's a Shazam from 1974, number 14 in VG. It's $12.
And if there's certain ones you want, Josh, just let us know because we do have quite a bit in the back issues.
Send a list. Or come by if you can. From 2011, this is number 1 in Fine. And that one is $4.
Did you show the Daredevil already? Or the
No, I did not.
octopus?
And I have 1 more minute, so I can do that.
And there's an octopus that's reversible.
I think I might have showed that
Did you?
last week, but I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
This is a Daredevil Marvel Select toy. Just came back in. We also have Elektra, which is very cool. And we got in a lot of those. So if you haven't looked at our selection of Marvel Select toys
We have
lately,
Thor.
and I can't remember if I
thing.
showed this last week or not, but plush toys have been really popular. And this one is a reversible octopus. And it is $15.99 and very shiny. All right.
But yeah, we have a lot of the Marvel Select toys and stuff. Let me see what we have over here. We also have Bruce Lee.
Yes, we have some statues that came in. We got quite a few in, and very soon we'll be getting a lot of manga toys and statues and more books. We're expanding our selection that we're carrying. Everything new that we've been getting in lately, we've been selling right away. So that tells me that there's more demand than we anticipated. So we're getting more in. So we've come to the end of our time, and we will be back with you in a week here on The Experience from 9 to 11. We'll see how frazzled I am next week. It should be a lot of fun.
Please
And-
share with your friends.
Yeah.
Let us know that.
Yeah. And then if you're local, come by and see us this weekend. We'll be here. And you guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week on The Experience.
Bye, guys.
Good night.